Welcome back, everybody. So, next up is a bit more Nightwish, and this one is I Wish I Had an Angel live at Wacken. Now, I know there's a couple of others that people are waiting for me to react to. They're the longer ones. I think there's one that's just like 24 minutes long. There's another one I looked at today, which was like 14, 15 minutes long. They will be the next ones that I do. This is I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 reactions today, and I've got a couple of other little things that I need to do, so I'm going to save the longer ones for when I've got a bit more time. So I'm going to go with this one. Now this one's going to be really, really interesting for me because I haven't done any research on this at all, on this track in any way, shape or form. The only thing that I've done is that I've had a read of the lyrics, but I've done no other research on this in any way, shape or form. So I'm going to have a stab at the end of this track to see if I can make up my own interpretation of what this track is about. Knowing that I have had a brief reading of the lyrics, I just want to see if the music reflects what I'm thinking, kind of thing. This is going to be interesting for me, so I could potentially get it wrong, so don't hate me for it if I get it wrong. I'm having a go and I'm going in completely blind on this one, so well, not completely blind because I've had, had a brief look at the lyrics, but to make up my own interpretation of this track, this could be interesting. So on that note, I'm just going to press play. Here we go.
I took a step outside.
They should have made that longer. I'm sure there's probably a longer version out there. To be fair, I'm looking right now. I did kind of stop just like that. I'm not sure if that was the. Universally, they are around about 4 minutes long. So, like I said, that should have been a little bit longer because that was actually really, really good. And the style of the music and what I was thinking, or how the music was played, is kind of reflecting my thoughts about what this track is potentially about, which I will get into in a moment because chances are I'm just about to make myself look like a complete idiot, or I'm going to get it right. It's going to be one of the two. Not sure which one it's going to be yet. So, first of all, when I chose this one, I chose it for the track, and I saw the title. I wish I had an angel. So my first thoughts it'd be more of a mellower kind of tone, kind of track from them, so to speak. That being said, that was before I read the lyrics, and hence the reason why that. But I thought to myself, this would be a mellower kind of track. Yeah, basically, from after reading the lyrics, or having a quick go through the lyrics, and what was running around in my head, the music that was produced kind of coincided with what I was actually thinking this track was actually about. Um, I'll start with before I go into that. I'll start off with the actual live performance. It's absolutely fantastic. To be fair, it is just as simple as that. As I say, I upgrade it from fantastic to fucking epic. So you know, there was quite a fair bit going on. It was just I love that aggressive, fast-paced tone that it has to it, and it does have an aggressive tone to this as well. To be fair, and it's got fast tempo, which I really, really enjoyed. Again, vocals in this absolutely fantastic. Every single element of this track is absolutely fantastic, and they all join and combine to make a very enjoyable listen, which should have been longer. And that's the one thing. There might be longer versions out there. I didn't go into depth. I just put in Nightwish. I wish I had an angel live. Chose one, whacking, and that was it. There might be longer versions of this, but at the end of the day, I could have quite happily listened to that for the next another 5 minutes. It's as simple as that. Now, going into what I think this track is about. Now, knowing, like I said, I read briefly the lyrics. So my interpretation of the lyrics, and this is just before I heard the actual track, was it's almost like a old lovers potentially talking, and there are certain lyrics that I was reading that it was. I'm probably going to get this wrong, but it's almost like they're having an argument, even though they've finished, say, like ages ago or a long time ago. There's a lot of lies, deceit, betrayal, kind of thing between, or from one of them. Trust is gone, and that's the kind of feel that I get from this. All those other elements into this one. There was a lyric in there, or some lyrics that I read is that old lies die harder. I believe it is, which is about, old lies die harder. So there's obviously been a lot of lies, there's been a lot of deceit, betrayal, and a lot of trying to get out of, and this other person knows about this, and there is a certain breaking point that everybody has when it comes to that kind of thing. There's certain amounts you can let go. Obviously, there is a power of love there for the other person, yet potentially that they're lying, but you always give them another chance. And this is the kind of feel that I can get from this. That it's old lovers either arguing, even though they finished about a lie, or they're breaking up, whichever, it doesn't make a difference. And there's a big vocal kind of shouting match about something, and just telling one person exactly what they think of them. It's as simple as that. No matter how much say they love them or love them still, there is all that trust is gone. That kind of, the amount of deceit, betrayal that's being produced, there is no going back, kind of thing. Now that's what I can kind of get out of that. Okay, now I could be completely wrong. I understand that. I really, really do. But I decided to go into this one with actually hardly any research apart from reading the lyrics slightly. And the music that come with the lyrics kind of confirmed to me. Essentially, this is still my own personal opinion, but the music and the lyrics combined together kind of confirmed to me that that's the kind of feel that I get from this track. Um, which I could, like I said, I could be wrong, and I'm sure every single one of you will put me right, or you will put in your own interpretation of the song. But that's what I can get. And then when I didn't go too into depth with reading the lyrics, there were certain lyrics that I picked out. I didn't want to go too into depth with it because I wanted to see or hear the lyrics with the music, and it was just absolutely fantastic. Anyway, but that's what I can get from it. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm hoping I'm kind of right. If I'm not right, it's all good. I'm sure, I know you guys will put me right or put your own interpretation of the song into the comments, which would be absolutely fantastic. Like I said, the performance itself, fantastic, fucking fantastic. I do believe I said, and it did not disappoint me in any way, shape, or form. The performances are just high energy kind of performances, and they're just enjoy to watch. It's just they are so good. It's as simple as that. So on that note, please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below as normal. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care and goodbye.